I would like to remind everyone that the Halloween tarot reading is only available between October 23rd and 31 on my website in the silver tier. So if you would like to book it, make sure to check out my website because it's only available for a limited time. Without any further ado, let's find out who the winner of this month's lottery is. And if you would like to join the next tarot lottery, follow the instructions in the description. What's going to happen now is that someone's name is going to be picked from the pile, and that person is going to receive a tarot reading, and it's going to be a Halloween tarot reading because we are in that season of the year right now. And the recipient of the reading is Iain. Congratulations, Iain. Let's get to your reading. Okay, so the way this reading type works is that we are first and foremost looking at your current state of mind, your current level of fear, because this is a reading based around a spooky Halloween theme. We're going to try and see if there are any fears that you can face now that the veil is thin. So let's see what your fear level is at the moment. Right? And we're also going to look at some subconscious fears that are now entering that pre-conscious realm. So you are about ready to face these fears that are coming up. What are these fears concerning? What is the root of these fears? Okay. And let's also see what tools you have at your disposal to face these fears. And what can you gain by facing them? Is the next card. Okay. So, let's see. Let's have a look. First and foremost, your current fear level is represented by the High Priestess. So that to me is suggesting that you are fairly harmonized with your subconscious, that you are very well equipped to deal with your fears. So fear level is relatively low. The subconscious fear that is bubbling up that you can try to face is coming from the source of the Ace of Pentacles. So these fears are, to give you kind of a simplistic idea of what this card could mean, they could be connected with financial fears. Okay. What tools do you have at your disposal to face these fears? And here we have the Star. What can you gain from facing your fears that are centered around the Ace of Pentacles? And that's the Queen of Swords. Okay. So really, really positive reading overall. And it's most positive because with the High Priestess, I would say that you are at a place in your life, Iain, where you are you have a pretty well integrated subconscious life. The High Priestess speaks to that part of ourselves which is in contact with this intuitive knowledge about ourselves. It has this deep connection with the treasures of the subconscious, and the High Priestess has a very holistic view of the individual, of you. And instead of denying the negative things that might be popping up, you are welcoming them and you are ready to learn from them. So you have this heightened sensitivity and receptivity for these kinds of subconscious messages. And the veil is truly thin right now, and you are here for it. You are ready for it. You're ready to hear whatever you need to hear, and you're not trying to push or suppress anything back to the subconscious level. You're actually interested in getting that interaction going between the more conscious parts of yourself and those parts that belong to the subconscious. The fears originate from a limiting belief, I would say, of scarcity when it comes to opportunities. So the fears that are now bubbling up and coming to the surface are connected with, and they originate from, potential bad experiences and some encoded limiting beliefs around money, career, material security, and growth. So the Ace of Pentacles especially is a card of financial or material growth. And when you have fears surrounding this, that means that you don't have the confidence or the belief that what you need is going to manifest in your life. And so that is sort of the underlying basis for those types of fear. This could be a fear of missing out as well, fear of missing out on opportunities. And this fear could manifest itself in all kinds of impatient behaviors where you're not considering your options carefully, but you're rushing into a kind of an impulsive decision-making process because you fear that you're going to be left out or that you're going to be missing out. So, what tools do you have at your disposal to combat these fears? And here we have the Star. Think back to the events and the lessons that you have learned throughout this year. Now that we are getting closer to the end of the year, it is worth thinking about, reflecting on the things that you can take away from it. And I think that the Star has shown up here because it's reminding you that you have encountered many signs, that you have received lots of proof and evidence of your uniqueness throughout this year. And your subconscious already knows that there's not much to be scared of here. That your unique and original way of moving through life, your faith in the universe, is kind of like a shield that protects you from harm. And so the Ace of Pentacles could present itself as kind of a scarcity-based, greedy, automatic reaction where you're trying to hoard stuff in order to feel safe. So this could be connected with material objects or money as well. But in reality, you're really good at improvising. The Star is all about authenticity and ingenious behaviors where you're paving your own way for yourself, where you're coming up with outside of the box ideas. And it is the ideas, it is the unique thought process that is carrying the value and not the material objects. So your best tool is your originality. And when it comes to what you can learn from this, if you decide to combat this fear consciously and go against it, the Queen of Swords is suggesting that this is an opportunity for you to learn about the way your mind works and to receive critical data about what it means to, or how it works when you are forming your theories, when you reject an idea, when you confirm a truth. How does that truly work? And it can also teach you to say no, not only to external situations that do not support you truly, but also saying no to ideas that have perhaps a magnetic pull. They perhaps are attractive to some part of you, but when you look at them rationally and analytically, it turns out that they are flawed. So you can really start to hone your critical thinking skills with the help of facing this fear. So Iain, I hope that you enjoy this reading, and everybody else, thank you for watching, for staying with us. And again, if you would like to join the monthly lottery, feel free to check out my website, and you'll also find this reading type available for a limited time, available on my website as well in the silver tier. Thank you for watching. See you next week.